What's going on, everyone? Full Tank Jared back again with another video. If you're looking for a vehicle and don't want to be trapped in thousands upon thousands of dollars in debt and still want it to be reliable, this is the video for you. Because today we'll be going over my list of the top 10 most reliable vehicles that you can buy for $5,000 or less. And before you buy, there's a few things that you should check out. How's the oil look? How's the transmission fluid look? Is the frame rusted out? Bring a mechanic with you if you can and get a pre-purchase inspection. It's something that can save you thousands of dollars down the line. And with that out of the way, let's begin. So at number 10, I got the Ford Crown Vic, along with the Mercury Grand Marquis and the Lincoln Town Car. Now I know this one's at the bottom of the list, but don't let that fool you. These things have bulletproof engines. This thing is so reliable, Ford looked at it and said, nah, we gotta cut this shit off. So they discontinued it, but if you ask them about it, they're going to tell you it's because of fuel economy. Which isn't great in these because it does have a V8, but people care about reliability more than fuel economy. Or at least that's how I see it, and I think that's how it should be. Now the one drawback to this vehicle is that it is rear-wheel drive, so if you live up north, I'd be very careful with it around the winter time. And at number 9, I got the Nissan Frontier. These are very great, reliable little trucks that also don't have the ridiculous price point that the Tacoma does. Is the Tacoma more reliable than the Frontier? Yes. But you gotta look at what they're asking for it and what you have in your wallet and realize that there's better things that you can do for your money. The listings I have seen for Tacomas are just straight up ridiculous. I think they're out of their goddamn mind for what they're asking for these things. I see it, then I move on. I'm not going to be the dumbass that pays that ridiculous price point. The Frontier is the next best thing, and you can actually still find some for under $5,000. Number 8, I got the Honda Accord in the 4-cylinder. The reason I say just the 4-cylinder is because there were some serious transmission issues with the 6-cylinder model. Now, if you were able to find a V6 and a manual transmission, that would be the best thing for you. But a lot of people, myself included, don't know how to drive a stick. I really need to learn. And they had some issues with the automatic transmission in the V6 models, which is why I can only recommend the 4-cylinder for these Honda Accords. They're great cars and they're good on gas, which is what you need right now because Iran wanted to break the goddamn peace treaty. Anywho, on to number 7, I got the Honda CR-V. These things are so reliable, it's ridiculous how much their value is. I've seen listings for them and people are asking $4,000 or more on a Honda CR-V that has over 200,000 miles on it. And I'm just sitting there like, are you kidding me? I'm not the dumbass that's gonna buy that. Please be patient in your search. Don't jump at the first thing that pops out. Because a lot of these people out here are trying to screw you. They're trying to see how much you're willing to pay for these vehicles. And the list I'm going over right here, these are the most reliable vehicles you can find at this price point. But people are actively trying to see just how much you're willing to pay. And don't play into their game. Everything I just said about the Honda CR-V, you can apply it to this next one as well, the Toyota RAV4. And these two vehicles are simply 1A, 1B. I think this one's just a little bit better though. Honda made some really good vehicles, but in my opinion, this was Toyota's golden era. You can't touch them. Only thing you could hate about this car is how it looks. And other than that, there's really nothing. I don't care how it looks. We're at the top 5 now, and coming in at that 5th spot is the Toyota Echo. Y'all thought the Corolla was small? Think again. This Toyota Echo is the perfect car if you're in the gig economy. This is also the most fuel efficient vehicle that's going to be on this list. And because Iran wanted to violate the peace treaty, your car is more valued depending on how fuel efficient this is. And this is by far the best. Great little car. It's basically a Mitsubishi Mirage, except it's better in every single way possible. Number 4, I got the Toyota Matrix along with the Pontiac Vibe. Because guess what? They're the same damn vehicle. Toyota and GM had a partnership way back in the day, so they built the Pontiac Vibe in the same factory that they built the Toyota Matrixes in. Here's the unfortunate part for you though. Most people know the Pontiac Vibe is basically a rebranded Toyota Matrix. So they're charging the exact same thing on Marketplace for that as they are for the Toyota Matrixes. The only drawback I have with this car is that it's a hatchback. I don't like hatchbacks, but it's extremely reliable, so I don't even care. Alright, now things are gonna get really interesting here. This is the top 3. And at that number 3 spot, I got the Toyota Corolla, along with the Geo and Chevy Prism. There's another one for you. It's a really great car if you're in the gig economy. And the things I absolutely love about the Corolla, it's basic and it's boring. I like that stuff. Can't go wrong with the Toyota Corolla. There's only 2 other cars in my opinion that are more reliable, and the margin really isn't that much. And these next 2, honestly, you could probably flip-flop them if you wanted to, but this is my list. Number 2, I got the Toyota Camry. This is the most popular car on this list by far. And for good reason, this is arguably the most reliable car ever made. Toyota put a masterclass together for this one. And in my opinion, if you're able to get one in a V6, that's even better. Because the only drawback I would have is that the Camry is a bigger vehicle. The 4-cylinder engine, you might have some issues if you're merging onto the highway or going up steep hills or anything like that. Arguably the best car Toyota ever made. Which is such a shame as to why, in my opinion, they completely ruined it. They made it to hybrid only. Completely got rid of the gas-only Camrys. And you know that hybrid battery is going to break at some point, which means you're going to be the one that's going to be paying for it. Toyota sold out, got greedy, but we'll talk about that in a different video. And at number 1 on my list, what I consider the most reliable car that you can buy for under $5,000 is the Toyota Avalon. This was their flagship sedan. Comes standard with the 3-liter V6 engine, and it's just as reliable as the Camry, if not more so. And here's the thing about these Avalons. Nobody wants them, which is good news for you, because you can get one for a reasonable price on Marketplace, unlike almost anything else on this list. If you want a more in-depth review on it, go check out my last video. And there you have it, my list of the top 10 most reliable vehicles you can buy for $5,000 or less. And comment your thoughts down below. What I get right, what I get wrong, and what would you have put on the list? And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and smash that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.